Hello, Adrian Kane here, submitting my assignment for week 10 of the front end course. So here I have made a gift tracker. It is similar to the To-Do app from the videos, but I figured that was a good starting spot. And then I added a few things to it. So here's my HTML page, linking in my CSS Bootstrap and then my other style sheet that I've done a few things with. And then at the bottom are my scripts. I set this up, like I said, pretty similar. So the first two input sections, it puts a name and then another text field. And then down here we have the date inputs and then the logit button. So here's our button. And then here is our table we've created right here. And for CSS, I styled some stuff on here. The class selectors for, well, there's a pop-up I'll show you in a second, but also this placeholder I was able to select with CSS because I want that to be white. And the log button, I use TSS with auto to have it just take up the space over here instead of all the way over. But everything is responsive and looks nice on mobile also. Okay. So JavaScript is kind of similar also to the To-Do app, but I added some things. So the ID is our tracker, our increment up here again, and then the event listener grabs the table, inserts a row, gets the arrival date and sets it to this new variable so that I can check it against the Christmas date variable. And if it's past that date, we get a pop-up. If not, it adds it to the table and then no pop-up, but I also have it to where even after the pop-up, it still adds to the table. So this is an if statement. So when display pop-up is down here, and it creates an element, which is a div, and then it creates another div. And this is the one that actually has the text content or the inner HTML saying gift arrives after Christmas. There's a button, I call it the OK button, and it has the text I know in it. And when you click that, it removes the pop-up and then still runs the function add table to row, add table, which I'll show you in 1 second. And then here we're appending the button to the content and then that content to that big pop-up, and then all of that to the body of the HTML. And so then here's our add to table function, which is similar to what it was in the To-Do app. Yep, pretty similar. To get everything to work, I had to pass in the row function as an argument to these other functions because it's inside my event listener for click, so it was not accessible by other things. I have a feeling that's probably not best practice, but it was able to work pretty well for what I needed it to do on this assignment. And then down here is the create delete button, which again is pretty similar to what it was in the To-Do app. So I'll show right here. We'll say Adrian, and it's a computer. 14th, we'll say this one gets before Christmas, shows up. And then we'll say Larry, it's a book. We ordered it, but it's hard to get. And so this should get the pop-up. Here we go. I change the color of these pop-ups to all kind of be green and red. Click that, still logs it. And then the relief button makes it go away. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I feel like a lot of things kind of clicked and looking forward to doing more. Thank you.